Hi, welcome to another Shooting the Shit stream. It's just a random Sunday night. You can join if you want. You can just watch. You can comment and chat. You can do whatever you want. We're going to talk about anything, nothing. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. We're not going to talk about anything because no religion, no politics, and hot button subjects will be pretty much stopped if it becomes an issue. Other than that, I got no real plans. So, since I have no real plans, here is the link in case anybody else wants to join. Hey, Devin. Yeah, you can blame Viking for this. He's who actually was wondering if anybody was streaming. Ooh, and Polymate has just hit 4.5 years old for his speaker project. Nice. I didn't realize it was running that long. Well, I am new to the scene after all. Yeah, whatever. Link's out there if anybody wants to join. Yeah, I might as well switch over to my other setup so that way I can, well, if my computer will even let me. Link to join's in the chat, as I said. I'm just going to repeat myself now until my computer wakes up. So that way I can, wow, or not. Droid XCam, client, thank you, start. Yeah, I don't have it actually running right now on the, I gotta go in the other room, turn it on. Oh, 5 people watching. Hardly anybody talking in chat though. Okay, Droid XCam. Good. Yeah, I had some good flights today. That was kind of nice. Oh, good. Ivy ate all of her dog food. Okay. Start. Start. Still failed. Okay, so maybe the phone's IP address changed? That's possible. Nope, that's the same. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. So why is it not working? And my phone shows it's connected to the Wi-Fi. Try again. Oh, did the port change? That might be possible. The port might have changed. Nope, correct port. Huh. Well, 7 people. You're still waiting for the link? I already posted. Yeah, it's right there. It's like right underneath your first comment there. But I'll post it again. There it is. Hey, Viking. Hey, Henry, Colorado. I have been trying to get hold of you. Please send your address to Zolon at, now excuse me while I try to remember what domain that is. Okay, my computer is having an issue. My computer is having a big issue. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, yeah. Are you on Twitter, Henry? If you are, send me a message on Twitter. You may have to actually follow me for it to actually work. Because I don't know what's up. I didn't get your email. If you did email me, I emailed you, didn't see it. What is going on? I'm sorry, people. My computer doesn't normally have these issues. So let's open up a PowerShell. 9, and sure enough, I'm having network issues. On my local network. That's not normal. That works. That is not the right IP. That works. Okay, so it's just with the phone. No on Twitter. Okay. You'll try email again. Okay. Here's the if it. Okay. Try. I don't like giving out that email address via text. Is the problem? Huh. You know what? Screw it. THEZOLON. That is Tango, Hotel, Echo, Zulu, Oscar, Lima, Oscar, November, the Zolon, at gmail.com. Send me your address. That'll work too. Yeah, that works as well. Because I owe you 10 filament samples and a random printer part. So, is it not working, Devin? The link's out there. You said you saw it. It's going to be one of those nights. First of all, I don't need to be that big on screen. There we go. Okay. Let me reboot that phone because I can't ping it either. So we did have a little bit of a scare this evening. Wife is in the kitchen playing on her phone with all the dogs, and she suddenly smells what smells like rubber burning. Laptop's doing an update. Okay. Well, it turns out it wasn't rubber. We're not really sure what it was, but something. We have 2 new black marks on the ceramic core of the propane heater in the bathroom. I'm thinking maybe a moth flew into it or something. I don't really know. So we'll see how that turns out. Whoa, my Twitter's suddenly blowing up. Joel saying no. You know what, Viking? You're the one who was asking about the stream. Why aren't you here? No, Joel, he's got too much going on. Okay, that phone should have rebooted by now. So that way I don't have to be the coon or whatever you want to call this. Nobody can make up their mind. Trash panda. Close enough. Okay, it says I'm on Wi-Fi. I am showing data usage. Let's try this again. I need to take my desktop apart at some point and clean it out. There we go. Yay! Now I can switch from the live coon to the live human, and that is not what I wanted. Boop. There's the mess. There's the mess. Okay. Moving on over to the mess. There we go. Hey, people. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, Discord's going to give me all the notifications I didn't see when I wasn't here. Well, whatever. I think I left my beer in the other room. Might have to fix that. Is my audio working? Oh, yeah, of course my audio is working. People were... Yeah, so my desktop, there's a lot of dust in this house. There's a lot of dust. It's Oklahoma. Dust Bowl. Come on. I have not cleaned that computer in probably 2 years now. So I'm pretty sure the heat sinks and stuff are coated in dust. So I need to do a full tear down. Okay, so yep, that's working. That's good. Had a good day flying today. Let's see here. Let me kick the background video up. We're gonna shrink it down though, because it doesn't need to be that big. We'll shove it in this corner. This was actually yesterday, not today. So now I can go over here. We're going to change files to the latest, which is this one. Okay. So today I took off, as you can see, from the backyard this time. I am standing off to the side. I actually forget where I'm standing at one point. So if I don't have any audio playing, say aka nobody else talking, these will just randomly shut off. Hey, Paul. Yeah, I noticed. Keep in mind, I've only been in the community since July 2019, so it was all fairly new to me as well. Okay. Is that the right URL? No, it is not. Well, looks like you got somewhere with it because it's an awesome little project. So the video that's playing in the upper left-hand corner, which is actually over here, there we go. That was recorded this afternoon. That was my second or third flight today. Second. That is strictly from the goggles. So from the drone to the goggles, and the goggles built in DVR. And it did amazing. Updates suck ass in general. Doesn't matter if they're Windows, Mac, or whatever else. They just suck in general. Only join Twitter due to your girlfriend. Well, I'm only on Facebook because of my wife. Well, it gives me a place to rant politically, and I can keep that separate. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, I was explaining the video. Well, in a little bit, you'll have the doggies. So you know what? Sure. Nobody really needs to see me, even though I did actually, clean myself up a little, got rid of the neck beard. There's the doggies. Boop. Doggies. I couldn't fly like I would with the Tiny Hawk because this quad is not meant for doing what this is doing right now. But it was fun. I'm really enjoying the DJI. Oh yeah, no, it's bad. Actually, there's a guy I was just ranting about on Facebook because he asked a stupid question. I answered the question as politely as I could, actually. I didn't say any curse words, nothing. It was just simply, hey, you need to do this because it doesn't download all this. So you have to tell it to download it or provide it yourself. And he proceeds to call me a freaking asshole. I was like, what the? So I block him after I tell him to go fuck himself, of course. I block him and he proceeds to stalk my other accounts. I'm like, really? So now he's on my no business list and I made it public. You treat me like crap after I've tried to help you without being rude. If you even apply for a job at a company I have any influence with, I will tell them not to hire you. Because if you treat strangers that way who are trying to help, then you'll treat customers that way as well. Anyways, I actually do have a couple projects I could be working on. Tomorrow is going to be a fun day. Tomorrow I have a bunch of little things showing up that I'll be able to finish this one off. Oh, you can't see me because I got this all up in here. So I'm going to grab that, shrink it down a little, move it up a little, center, there we go. So that is Fish, Mira, Ivy. So we got Fish, Mira, Ivy, Fred, and my Kita Ash out there. It is not a DJI drone, but it does have a DJI camera in it. It has the DJI Vista in it, and it is actually a Flywoo Explorer LR running a 1300 milliamp hour 4S battery. Well, it takes a lot normally to get on that list. There's but there is currently 60 people on it. But I started this list about 5 years ago as a means of, I put you on the list. If you're bad enough, I put you on the list, and then I move on. Whereas in the past, I would rant for days about it, and then I'd stress about it. And no, screw that. You're that bad of a person. I put you on the list, and I move on. Nah, I'm good, Jake. It'll be what it'll be. Again, moving on. That's the whole point of it. And I can't wait. So tomorrow, this quad will be finished. This is the top, of course. In this, I have a Hyperon F7 Pro V2, which actually has built-on barometer as well. I'm going to be running this GPS unit, which also has a compass. It's going to be running the Ghost. So I'm actually going to unsolder this and solder on just the Ghost transmitter, which is a new 2.4 gigahertz LoRa receiver and transmitter that goes on the controller. And I'm putting in the same camera that I have on the Flywoo that's doing this recording here. And that will give me a quad that I can do stunts with. But I'm also going to load iNav on it instead of Betaflight. What that will let me do is plan actual missions. Here we are, missions. And those missions will be waypoints. So it'll use the GPS, the barometer, and the compass to make sure it's in the right spot. And it'll fly around my property on its own. But I'm going to have a switch on it as well, so I can flip the switch and play. Oh, that sucks, Groucho. I know how that is. Anyways. And then I have this one to finish. No, not the stepper. I am soldering on motor wires. This is my little tiny hawk, which is the quad that I normally do what I'm doing with the dogs here with. It's analog only, though. And I really want to find a way to get Yov. I'm already pronouncing it wrong, and I know I am. I really would like to find a way to get him a printer, because to see somebody with as much drive as he has be able to print their own magic gaffs, aka tricks, that'd be cool. And I have this ANET 8 over here in pieces that I got for 20 bucks on Facebook, but shipping that to Israel, I can't do that. That would eat me alive. Oh man, I love the video though. And I hate the Facebook algorithms and how bad it probably looks for you guys. I'm sorry about that. That is very true, Groucho. Very true. Yeah. So my company, we deal with contractors all the time, and we deal with unions. If you are a company, a union, or a contractor that we have hired to go do facilities stuff in a different state, and you don't follow safety guidelines, we don't call you out. We just simply tell your business, your managers, if you have them, what you did, and we move on. If you are that business, we just don't use you again. There's no point in calling it out. Now, if you go after us, now we'll call you out. Yeah, unfortunately, we have stores in almost every state now, and some states have unions. I remember when I was in DC, I wasn't allowed to move my own computer from one desk to another desk in the same room. Somebody who worked for the union had to show up and do it. Yeah. But at the same time, there is a benefit to unions. There still is in some areas. Only reason I was against a union in the Pacific Northwest for IT people is because their union charter required everyone There we go. I'm hoping the audio is working. I would prefer not to say. I don't like to say who my employer is online. Ever. Sorry. But there's good and there's bad. The Seattle area, they tried to start a union for tech people, and they were going to require that you had a minimum of a bachelor's degree in sciences to be part of the union in computer sciences. I'm just like, at that point, I was already 10 years in the field doing architecture and design. I don't have a degree. I'm a high school dropout. Oh, Sergio's here. Oh, hey, Sergio. That's cool. Here, let me throw that link out again. Maybe somebody will join me here, so that way my headphones will stop turning themselves off. That is the right one. Yep. Hey, there we go. Got people. Jane.
Hey.
How you doing tonight?
Pretty good.
What do you work?
Well, I'm relaxing from last night because I was like beating on the little hole where the toilet sits on.
Oh, that's right. You were fixing your toilet.
Yeah. Yeah, and my hands are just
no. Yeah, I get it. I actually need to tear mine apart again because when I first fixed it, when we first moved into this house, I actually used this wax seal that was a little too small.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sealed, don't get me wrong, but on heavy Taco Bell days, it has issues.
Yeah.
And that was 8 years ago. So I've hit the point now, I have to take the whole toilet out, and we only have one bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
I have to take the whole toilet out. I actually have to reframe what the toilet sits on because that's rotted out a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm not looking forward to that.
Yeah, like that was an entire day deal just swapping that out. And that's the only bathroom I have, so it's not like I really want to try hovering over a hole in the floor, so.
Yep. My problem also, I have to wear a mask when I do that because the smell will set me off in a heartbeat.
Mm.
Richard Crook. Black Friday, there may already be going. Get FPV has a Black Friday sale for the Advanced Racing Kit 2, which comes with a really nice quad. It comes with the Meteor 75. It comes with the controller. Comes with this one, but it's in black. This controller will work with the flight simulators, and it will work with other FrSky devices. So that's good. You can move this from one quad to another with little issue, short range, not long range. It also comes with a pair of box goggles. They're okay. They're like bottom of the barrel, but the whole kit, the quad, the controller, some batteries, the goggles, $200.
What's up, Olonze?
Hey, Llama.
And Shane.
Hey.
Saw your video today. So what was that hot end again? No.
I can't remember. I don't think I said it enough. Dude, that's not even half of the videos I actually started.
I know.
Normally I could sit there and just go blab. I mean, you well know that I can just blab. I couldn't.
You get self-conscious about how you're saying it and your timing, your cadences, all of that. I get it.
It's not even that. It's every time I recorded it, I'd go back and look at it and go, that makes absolutely no sense, and there's no point in watching this video.
Yeah, I know. You're like, I'm not going to compare it to the Chimera, but
I'm going to compare it to the Chimera.
I was like, really? Okay, that's cool, but if you're going to do that, there's some comparisons I need to know. Like, the heat sink that's on it. Does the heat creep that it gets, does it actually handle that better than the Chimera, which would require you to actually pull out the 10th gun? And
in all reality, they're almost exactly the same.
Except for how they grip the filament. That thing you told me about the planar gears?
Yeah.
I wish the Chimera was that way because I hate it when I hear these gears click when they mesh together.
Here's the three biggies for me. That angled gear is a big plus. And
yes.
It really isn't, and it is. My biggest thing is like when you're doing PLA, I've been checking the gears. My Hemera, when it does a lot of retractions at the end of the print, I have to like open it up and clean them out because they get loaded because the gears slip.
You need to contact E3D then, because it should
No.
not be doing that.
I know it shouldn't, and everyone's like, "Oh, you got a loose gear," and they're not. I've checked it. You know me.
No.
I've torn them apart a dozen times.
I'm sure you have.
It's because the gears don't mesh.
Still contact them because they did have an issue with the drive shaft on that stepper not actually being centered.
No, it is. I went through all that. Actually, I have one that isn't, and believe it or not, it's the one that stays cleaner, so I leave it alone. Anyway.
Well, mine's actually a pain in the ass to get the filament to even grab. So maybe that's why I don't have the issue, because it's not.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's a pain in the ass. Yes. Manual feed is a big plus on that thing.
Yes, I hate the fact that the Hemera does not have a manual feed.
The weight on that thing is incredibly light compared to the Hemera.
But I like the Hemera. Don't get me wrong. I have two.
I love my Hemera.
3.
Yeah, me too.
I keep getting people no.
I apologize. I need to say something else real quick for Richard Cook, who's looking at getting into FPV. Richard, there's also a new cheap kit for the Mockingbirds. Look that one up as well. It's another option. It's a smaller option, little cheaper, and it's for indoor racing specifically. Anyways, okay.
So, yeah. What's up, Mike? You ugly bastard. Mover boy.
Hey, Moses.
Not moving boy. He's not
moving. Not right now.
He's not moving.
Hello.
Everything is exactly the same behind him that was there last week. He hasn't moved a damn thing. He doesn't want to move.
Is this the new place, or are you at the old one still? Huh? Still at the old place. Okay.
Yeah. He's smart. He's carrying it out as long as he can. I don't want to move in.
Paul.
Just convenient.
Loyal.
Hey, Chris Travis.
Hi, Shane. Oh, right there.
Yeah. I just started reading down the chat, so by the way.
There's some Shane dude in the chat. Oh, wait, he's breaking me.
Yeah.
So, Zolan, you're going to get a kick out of this. So, you know these these security devices?
Yeah.
Every single one of them, the root password is the same. I don't know what the password is, but they're exactly the same on every single one of them.
Andrew.
On every single one of them.
That's just stupid.
Oh. Can you change it?
Oh, yeah, you can change it and everything.
Okay.
But it's just one of those things where it's like, it's exactly the same on every single one.
Yeah, I've run into that with a few other devices. I like some of the newer versions because they actually have a they use part of the FCC identifier as part of the root passwords. That way, each one's a little different.
Yeah, but what's really funny is
hey, Andrew.
The user that's on here, the Rockchip user, is the password's Rockchip, and you got full access to the whole thing once you.
Yep. Yeah. No. There's as I tell everybody, if you're going to put something online, before you give it access to the internet, change any of the default passwords, all of them. And then hope that it doesn't require like some weird little internal API call to have the password what it originally was.
Yeah.
So poor Shane was having to play with the wax seal on the toilet today, I hear, huh?
Yep.
Yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah, I had to put in an offset drain so I could actually have the toilet closer to the wall because it was set up for a 14-inch toilet, and all modern ones are 12 or 10-inch.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. God, that must have been an old-ass toilet then.
The original one, I think, was like a cast iron. Like, it was when I first moved in, that toilet was heavy.
That is old. Yeah, there's all kinds of codes. It's 12.3 off the wall from the back and 16 inches on either side from the center of the bowl.
About mind you, my bathroom was actually built in an enclosed back porch, so
yeah, that's ADA code because that's what I dealt with.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I dealt with that same kind of code stuff in Seattle, including you're not allowed to have a tank over, what was it, 4.2 gallons?
That's a water savings. That's not ADA.
Yeah. Oh, ADA stuff, yes. Actually, the house we're going to build, we're building everything to be actually beyond ADA codes. That way, if my wife's MS progresses, we
You
don't have
really
to worry about it.
not build ADA now because you really can't get anything that's not ADA compliant anymore.
Yeah, you can.
Like what?
Doors.
What about?
Yeah, you can get smaller doors than ADA
Yeah.
compliant.
Oh, you can get smaller doors, but even those, as long as you frame it properly, you can make them ADA in 10 seconds. You just
Nope.
cut the opening out, put a new header in.
And then put a whole new door in. Yeah, that's the only way. No, and if you're going to do that, since my wife has MS, we're going to make sure
put
that
all 36 plus or 38 doors in.
actually
I would put 38.
We're actually looking at 36, but we're going to do double door.
Well, there you go. Same difference.
So, that way we can open them way up.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Dan.
I would just do 40 or 40.
Dan, how's things going
Dan.
out there? Hey, Kit.
Yeah, Paul. It's nice to be able to stream a bit.
I mean, like your base hardware now, your sinks, your toilets, your showers, they're all basically, you have to go hunting for anything that's not ADA compliant. But
Or just go to a store in Oklahoma.
Yeah. Well, the only thing you can still do is you can go to like a Home Depot or a Lowe's and you can still get showers that aren't ADA because you have to have the temperature control now. And I freaking hate temperature controls. They suck all your water pressure out. I hate single valve showers. I want 2 adjustable valves. I want to adjust my water pressure with my cold and adjust my heat with my hot. I don't want it all one. Drives me nuts.
Mine's separate.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I could have gotten separate
if a
ones.
plumber installs it, he has to make it ADA temperature control compliant. You can still buy a non-ADA faucet.
And frankly, that 2 versus 1 thing.
Yeah.
My wife, who we're doing all this for, she does not want that single one because it's harder to control.
Freaking suck.
You can't just turn the hot water off if it's too hot.
Yeah. And the thing is you adjust the temperature as you're adjusting the water pressure. So if you want good water pressure, it's too freaking hot.
So,
Richard, or if you want to cool it down, there's no freaking water pressure. It's just stupid.
Richard Crook, just as a warning here, if you really enjoy FPV, you're going to want to jump to digital as soon as possible. So don't buy a whole bunch of analog gear. You buy that kit, you play around with the simulators and with the kit. If you really enjoy it, you resell the kit or only use it indoors and buy yourself the DJI goggles or Orca or Sharkbite if they fix their issues. Because otherwise, you're going to end up like me, and you're going to end up buying everything 2 to 3 times.
Why do I get the feeling frickin' Viking's room is his whole apartment is we're seeing the whole fucking thing.
It's not the whole thing.
No, that is not the whole thing.
Have you ever noticed everything for him is within hands reach? He doesn't get up and he's got
Llama,
if I can't reach it.
Here's how I can prove Viking does have to get up to get things. So, how far along are you on your printer?
Well,
because if you're going to show us that, you have to get up to go to it.
That's buried right there underneath.
I can reach something actually, but my workbench is there. So
yeah,
it's right there under that table. I'm telling you, 90% of his apartment is a view of this camera. There you go. See, I told you.
24
So what do we got? What was that?
24 extrusion.
I bet behind that little brown wall thing there is his toilet and shower all in one. He's got a shower in the toilet.
So, Dan, according to my friends who are actually virologists, they work for WHO and NHA and a couple other places. Vitamin D, zinc, and that green tea pill will help. But if you're already puking, you're pretty much screwed. Just keep your fluids up.
Yeah. The vitamin C still helps.
The vitamin C helps. I'm not going to ever say no to that. But the other 3 were specifically told to me by people who work in this for a living.
Well, they're
But
just
and of course, with anything medical, the caveat: take it or leave it. And I am not a medical doctor, so if your doctor says something else, do the something else.
do what the doctor says, not
You
what
got it.
Zolan,
Not what you find on the internet, not what somebody tells you on the side.
not what Zolan Trump says. But you know everything. I'm really smart about that.
I don't.
Yeah, that's the same for anything. We're talking about building, fixing your toilet and everything else. Just because we did it our way does not mean it's the right way.
Yep.
Actually, what I did is I got hired because I was licensed in ADA, so I went to school for ADA compliance and studied.
I am friends with ADA advocates, and my wife and I both use service dogs.
Yeah. So
Hey, Devin.
Hey.
These are the only boxes I got today. Or yesterday.
Lame.
Alien. Is that an alien box?
Yep, he got the UFO crate. That is a neat project that's missing a component.
Yep.
That's Josh for you. Half the excitement is trying to figure out what Josh screwed up so you can fix it later.
Devin,
It's
You
missing
wanna-
a chip.
Yep.
I love Josh.
You want a maker box?
Wait, what? I want a maker box?
Congrats, Dev, on the maker box win, according to Kit.
Kit, I'm so confused. Did I win maker box stuff?
He must
Oh,
have.
Where?
I should probably check that email.
I need to go find one of my batteries. My headphones are about to die.
Yeah.
Now it's the opposite issue.
Oh, boy.
And I like how he puts the address on the bottom of the box so I don't end up doxing myself.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've noticed he started to do that. He wasn't always doing that. First one I opened up, I had to actually take a Sharpie to first because I was going to put it on camera.
Yeah.
I
Well,
really
that-
like this toggle
I know.
switch that it comes with.
Yeah, I'm going to use the toggle switch for something else. Almost every one of his projects, I normally piece and I use for other things.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build it, and then when I get bored with it, I'm gonna tear it apart because there's things that I could use in here.
Yep. Twitter announcement for the shiny filament they're giving away each week.
Oh, hey, I just found the email. I did win filament.
Congrats.
Cool.
Yay! Awesome. I didn't even know about it. So,
I think you have to be a MakerBox subscriber.
and I'm not. Only boxes I'm currently doing are FPV Crate, Profi, and Alien.
Yeah, I can't afford Profi.
I actually need to cancel it. I got way too much filament. I got way
So-
too much filament.
I was doing Profi because I figured I would do the first one or two, then cancel because I can't afford $60 a month in filament subscriptions.
Right.
And then I kept paying it for 6 months because they accidentally sent me the full Profi box for the price of the mini for like 6 months.
Nice. So, I've yet to try this one, but I do want to try it. This is their new matte white. So I figured that would look really nice for like lithophanes or something.
It's not John White or Joe White. It's Matt White.
Try it.
No, MakerBox.
Oh, that was funny. Ha ha.
We believe you, Llama.
It was.
Yep. No, we believe you.
Yeah, sure.
No, we do. It's okay.
Yeah, sure. Sure, yeah, sure.
Oh, hey, I
We
want
got-
filament.
Yep.
I found the tweet.
No, the Glint Black that I just got from them last month, that was really nice.
Hey, light speed. No, there's the camera.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, nice.
Let me do this right. Book. Nice.
What the hell? Oh,
That-
it's a
Fan duct.
blower thing.
Yeah, it's
What-
the fan duct. It's the pet fang.
Pet Fang, but it's on an aluminum mount, which is
Mhm.
nice.
Yeah, this is the aluminum version of it because I actually have these pieces right now. I'm testing the original one.
Yep, Glint
Yeah,
Black.
yeah.
Hang on. That is. move the firebox here so I can open up the ripcord box. You know what? It'll probably be easier to not do it this way, but whatever. I'll be insane. Ow!
You know, honestly, I wish I had the money. I'd probably order another fucking Omni drop.
Is this Profi? This might not be Profi.
Yeah.
No, this is not Profi. Who is this?
I don't know. Read the label.
It doesn't say.
Then it is
No name.
no name.
But I really like it.
Oh.
Name this.
Turn it.
Jesus, I can see the glitter in that even on the crappy camera.
Yeah.
No, turn the spool.
Yeah, so we can see the spool face.
Oh,
Chinese produced. Not China produced.
Mm.
There's a
literally.
sticker on the back.
Yeah, the sticker on the back is the same as the one on the front.
Okay. I just saw that other. Just happened to see it. So.
I'm pretty sure that's Hello 3D.
Yep.
So they call it Shining PLA Color Black.
Yeah, I'm like 80% sure that's Hello 3D.
I got
I've
some
never-
Hello 3D here, so
I've never ordered Hello 3D.
Oh.
Aliens is Hello.
yeah, that looks a lot like the Hello 3D.
Where did I get it from?
Probably Alien. That's where he gets his filament now.
Yeah, Josh. No, but Josh has stickers on his.
Right,
think.
that's what's confusing me.
He carries Hello 3D alone too, not his colors.
Oh,
Yeah.
does he?
If you pull up my camera,
His colors are
here's the stickers that are being used on the Hello 3D stuff,
Yeah, that's
and it looks very similar to.
The ROHS 2.0 on the side there.
Yeah, this is an
Yeah.
older spool of ABS, so that
Yeah,
might be
that's
what it
gotta
is.
be Hello 3D then.
I'm gonna guess it's Hello 3D because that looks like it. Because from what I understand, Josh has his dozen of his own colors, but he also carries Hello 3D's stock colors.
I don't remember ordering it, but
That glint looks like the stock color.
I have a barcode here, so let's see if I enter that in. What happens? 6972256.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
4
Stick them in your pants.
1 2.
Please don't.
Here we are.
Please don't.
So
Yeah. There you go. That works.
found it at Hobby Wholesale. Hello 3D. Yep. Okay.
Told you.
I do not remember ordering this.
You probably didn't. You probably got some from Josh or something. He's the only one I know that carries it here in the States.
I have never ordered a full spool from Josh, to my knowledge. I'm okay. Hang on. Where's my email?
Check orders.
Did you win it in one of the boxes or something?
Did you win it in a giveaway?
Thank you, Henry. Got your address. I'll get that out in the mail as soon as I get it out in the mail. I'm horrible about it, I know. It'll be soon. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a binder clip or something because I don't want to let this end of the filament go.
Yeah, they're all Hello 3D. Hello 3D is a remanufacturer or a relabeler. They make it for a lot of, like, probably a quarter of everything on Amazon is Hello 3D or Easton
Or Hatchbox.
or Hatchbox. That's why you can't find Hatchbox anymore because everything else is Hatchbox.
I won't buy Hatchbox anymore.
I like Hatchbox. I just don't bother with it anymore.
I have 4 spools of Hatchbox that I cannot use because I keep having binding issues.
I don't have that problem.
It's not a tangle. It literally is. The windings are so tight.
Yep, I have had that. I've had to like open it up and back push it and like crinkle it and it breaks.
Yes, multiple times though through the same spool.
They over tighten it.
And one of those times, it actually lifted my printer up and out of my enclosure behind me.
That's not good. Well, if
That's
you have
tight.
problem, if you want to get rid of that hatch box,
Yeah, say I'll re-spool it.
Well, yeah, I was just gonna say.
When I get my stuff finally moved, I want to build myself a respooler anyways, because I want to be able to make samples of some of my filament for people who've never tried it.
Zolan, how's the box for Billy coming?
What was I going to send her?
I don't remember. You said you were going to send her something because I wanted to send her something. You were going to send it to me, and then I was going to send it to
3D
her.
fuel samples. Yes, you're right. I need to make some and then get that down to you. Thank you.
Because then I can add stuff, and then I can send it off to Australia.
Right, because she wanted to try the bubblegum pink I have over here.
Okay, and if you don't want to send it, I also have bubblegum.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there were a few that she wanted to try. I'll reach back out to her and ask what she wanted to try.
Yeah.
I for some reason, blue sticks in my mind for colors.
Blue is what I was sending her.
Okay.
Yes. Even though I have it, but yes, that's what it was.
Well, you were going to send her something. I was going to send her my blue. Because I don't think you have Riker blue.
Why are we zoomed on poor Shane?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Actually,
I was
one
going
of
through
the
my
things,
email.
if you guys would stop talking, I was going to explain one thing to Lightspeed. Is what he's David Petzel's going to be doing.
Talking.
Oh yeah, David Petzel's going to be removing this part and using his the other mounts that he already has for these. So it's just kind of a standard mount, and you just print out this part. That was all.
Oh, and by the way, fuck you, Zolan.
I'm sorry, I'm not into llamas. My last, I may have lived in the Pacific Northwest for a while, but my last name isn't Hands.
Hands. That's all right. You can talk as well as me and Dan can. Not quite, but you can rattle on.
I know.
I had my driving instructor and from up north. His entire name is Hans Winky.
Yeah.
But when I found out his first name, I was like, now I know why you're such an asshole.
If you ever want something to just go, what the fuck about, and you don't know this story yet, go to Wikipedia and do a search for Mr. Hands, as in hands. Done. Enumclaw, Washington. Let's just say Washington didn't have bestiality laws until that.
Anyway, no thanks. I'd rather look up Mr. Bill.
You know what I'd rather do than look at bestiality? Just look at one of Zolan's dogs. Because they're cute.
And
Okay.
this just went way off the rails for me.
Well, we stop. Edit that out.
No, for real. You should bring one of the puppies on stream.
Oh, God. I'm not even going to go any farther.
Yeah,
Oh.
I completely missed it.
Hey, wait a
We're
minute.
good.
Is that a freaking pot plant you have growing in the corner there, Zolan?
No, it's what do they call that? It is a steel something tree. It was one of my
Magnolia?
yes. I like growing things because I can. I don't know why I can. I've been trying to actually kill it.
See, I'm just the opposite. I try and grow shit and it just dies, so I gave up trying. And then it just grows.
Those plants I won't put on camera because while it's legal here for me, it's not everywhere.
No. It should
Okay. Mira.
be. Best of growing mold. Me too, Kit. That's something I can grow plenty of.
Yeah. I'm really good at growing it in coffee cups.
Yep. Done that.
Oh, it gives your coffee extra flavor.
Oh.
Yum.
It's a big fluffy dog.
Aww.
Oh, look at that. Is it a dog? Is it a polar bear? Who knows?
Is it a barking cloud?
Yeah, I finally got to meet my coworker's dog. Similar breed to what Zolan's is there.
Samoyeds.
Yeah, something like that. It's a bigger, fluffy white dog.
Well, white dogs that are Spitz breeds that are like this it's pretty much just Samoyed or a husky that's a side that doesn't have all its markings. But there's also a Great Pyrenees, which is a bigger version of this, but without the curled tail.
Yeah, it might be a Pyrenees. I'm not 100% sure.
It's a big fluffy white dog, and that's all I care about.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is that
go.
the one you're trying to get pregnant?
No. Ivy. Ivy. Ivy, come. Unfortunately, Ivy's not one of our normal dogs, so she doesn't have this much training. Ivy! Come here. Ivy, come. Yeah, she won't step over the beer box. Oh well. No, Ivy's the one we're trying to breed. She's a little smaller than Mira.
So when you go to pick up that other dog, wear the bright pink velvet jacket and the bright purple velvet hat. So
No, because I don't own them. If I owned them, I might.
Well, you're still being,
So Richard Cook, that is what this quad is. That's in pieces. It is one of my favorite ones. It's a great outdoor quad, but it's really short range. Unless you're going to mod it, don't bother. The mod is what I was doing here. So let me make me a little bigger. I taped it to this board so I could do it. So if you go to Tiny's LEDs, TINYSLEDS.com, you can buy a daughter board that you can put a TBS Crossfire and a TBS Unify VTX on. And it will literally triple your range. Without it, you're lucky if you can get 10 feet away from you without it losing signal. Blows.
so now you can get to 30 feet.
Okay, good point. Thank you, Llama. No. You can get to about 300 yards with no issue.
That's not bad. Especially one of them. You don't want to
With
get that
zero
much
issue. And we're talking a simple little 2S quad that isn't really meant for that.
Yeah.
So, and frankly, unless you're really good at soldering and modding, which I'm not, hence why it's in pieces still.
You're not?
No. Tiny's LEDs actually sells one pre-modded, ready to go.
I'm spending my time right now going over Zoan's desk and trying to identify stuff, and I got about 3 things. The roll of paper towel, I know what that is.
That's Viva paper towels, the best you
There's
can
the
get.
plant behind them that's actually in the really cool self-watering pot, and I saw the coronavirus green dude behind him.
Yep.
There's Chuck.
Everything else is just a
3D
blur.
printing
Yep.
I
there's
see
a coffee cup in
FPV
there.
goggles. I see a phone. I see
Oh.
a precision screwdriver. I see
Oh,
red
wow,
tape. I see electrical tape.
Monitor.
Monitor. I see a multimeter.
Yep.
FPV goggles.
Soldering
2 sets.
station.
There's one there and one there.
Oh, Josh is doing his stream in a few minutes.
Oh, cool.
Guess we'll just migrate over there.
Over there. Hey,
Oh,
Josh.
hey, don't forget, I see a 3D printer.
Making fun of you.
Hang on here, Alien. If you're not a mod, you are a mod. Beautiful. Alien, toss your link in the chat. Everybody else in roughly 10 minutes or so, go ahead and move on over to Alien.
Cool.
I say, isn't it about time you turn into a puppy?
No.
Pumpkin.
There you go.
Pumpkin.
And actually, I was going to turn into one earlier until somebody named Viking said, "Hey, who's streaming?"
You
Did
know,
I do that?
yeah, that was you. And I was actually just thinking that I'm going to start up my own stream and play VR because no one else is streaming.
Yeah.
It's so funny because I read that on Vikings. I'm like, I'm going to go take a shower and I'll come back and start a stream if no one has. And he posted it. I saw like 1 or 2 responses. I come out of the shower and it was just a rinse off shower because I didn't do anything today, so I didn't get dirty. And not even 5 minutes. I came back. There's like 35 plus messages in my.
I know.
Like, I guess someone's streaming by now.
Now, my wife, 5 minutes before you posted Viking, asking if anybody was streaming, she asked me, "Are you doing any streaming or anything tonight?" And I said, "Doesn't look like it. Nobody's asking who's streaming."
Yeah.
So, and then you asked, it was like, so I told my wife, and she's like, "If you want to, go ahead." It's like, okay.
In other words, hey, honey, go the fuck away. I'm done dealing with you.
But Alien actually is going to host gaming and stuff. So,
yeah, he always does it on Sundays.
oh, and accessories planning. Ooh.
When you're ready, Dan.
So yeah, Alien, go ahead and throw your link in there for it, so other people can move on over. And as far as the streamers, well, you can send them the StreamYard URL however you want. That's up to you.
Is that one of them freaking marble castles?
This?
Is a castle?
That is a Kijai model.
Oh, so it's just a snow castle-y thing.
Yeah,
It's
but it's hollowed out in the bottom, and it's got light.
Oh, that's the one you just posted with the lights on it underneath it. Yep, I saw that.
Right, and then I went and bought the other one that this is actually a ripoff of, so that way the original modeler gets their money. And I'm actually going to print that one as well, because the one that this is a ripoff of is they have an MMU version.
Oh, nice.
So I can print the train in one color, the tracks in another. Somebody else actually already did it and sent it out.
Since when do you have MMUs on?
I have a palette.
Yeah.
Since
For
when?
a while, you
It's always.
I got the palette probably 3 months after I got into the hobby,
Oh,
And-
okay.
and just suck at using it.
Gotcha. Oh, hey, I also see a 9-volt battery.
So I
also
backed,
see a Richard Cook.
tiny sleds. God, I don't know what it's called.
Ooh, and an Amazon box.
Oh, there's tons of those.
I think I need a cup of tea or coffee.
I'm hungry.
Hot chocolate or tea. I think I'll go for tea.
So yeah, once Alien goes live, we're gonna go ahead and shut down here. But I'm gonna get that link to that board in question. There it is. And you can order from them as well the RX and the VTX with it, but you still have to solder it yourself. And it can be hard. But all the directions are on that page as well. And if you decide to go that route, I'll help you as best as I can.
So Alien's eating burritos, so we're gonna have alien gas power by an hour from now.
Burritos. Oh.
Taco.
I'm debating on whether or not I want to make a sweet potato pie in Laser Etch or just go buy one at Laser Etch.
I am actually going to throw on my low-grade hazmat setup and go to Walmart on Monday or Tuesday because my wife is going to go off her diet so she can have a Patti LaBelle sweet potato pie.
Okay, but should I buy the pie or should I attempt to make the pie and not poison people?
I say both.
I made banana bread today.
I would say both, and I would never eat anything Llama cooks.
See, now here's the thing.
Believe it or not, I was like a chef for 12, 13 years.
I know, it was a joke. But you know what? My dad was a chef as well, and I would not touch his cooking. Oh man, he made jambalaya that was so salty, I would rather eat a deer salt lick.
Yeah, there's a lot of yuppie chefs around here. A lot of the ones I learned from that everything has either got basil in it, like Beyond, or
we're talking
the other yuppie freaking herbs that they.
He was a chef in the '80s, Llama, not now.
Yeah, oh, that's what I was too. '80s, '90s.
Hey, Marcel.
'90s. That's when I was doing it. Right up until I broke my neck. When I broke my neck, when I quit cooking. Because I couldn't go cook because
So yeah, Richard Cook. If you stick with the analog side and decide to go the Orca goggles route, Marcel is actually a really good resource as well. As is Greg's Maker Corner. Marcel and Greg are actually who jump started me into this hobby.
Anyway, I'm out. I'm gonna go make some tea and head over.
Why am I still full screen?
I don't know, because you're a moron.
Yes.
Oh no, you're a
apparently.
Zolan. A Zolan moron. A moron Zolan.
I didn't realize I was full screen. Anyways, I have not seen Aliens Link yet. Or is that what Kit shared?
I don't know. I just go on there and it comes up and pops up.
Nope.
Like
That was not. Nope.
uh,
Kit shared a Red Dwarf scene, which is one of my favorite British shows.
Yeah, that's great.
I
See ya,
love Red.
Mama.
See ya.
I remember I was at a Norwest Con back in the 90s in the Biohazard Room Party, just drinking one of their home brews, talking with some guy. Lights are dim, so we can barely see. We're just BSing. And I start talking about Red Dwarf. I was talking to David Charles. Lester. I didn't realize I was talking to Lester. Yep. Red Dwarf is. Everybody talks about Doctor Who and the low budget and all that. Nah, Red Dwarf.
Never seen it.
Oh, dude,
It's
do you
funny.
like British comedy?
Yeah.
Do you like twisted comedy?
Yeah.
You'll like Red Dwarf. It's old. It's corny. The special effects are just horrible.
What is it? Is it streamed on something or?
Sometimes. Wonder if it's. I know. To watch one of the new things, you had to get the BBC streaming service. But if you do a search for Red Dwarf streaming, who currently has it? Amazon Prime has it for an add-on. Pluto TV has it. Is it free on Prime? It is not free on Prime. You have to get the BritBox trial. I own all the DVDs, so. Yeah, Rowan Atkins is a legend. Yes, he is. Thank you, Dan. So there's the link, everybody. Is he live yet, or is he still eating his burrito?
Not live.
Yeah, he's still eating his burrito. Is that Devon's I'm hearing? Did she forget to
think
mute
so.
herself?
Yep.
Okay, let me fix that for her. There we go. Of course, we could just end the stream and then everybody could just move on over to Aliens now. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. It is 7 p.m. here. Alien stream starts according to the schedule now. So everybody, move on over there. Links in the chat. Talk at you later.
All right. Good luck.
And end broadcast.